Hey guys, it's Matt Ban here at the Cock and Block. Thought it'd be fun to shoot a quick little video. As some of you know, Josh is quite the whiskey aficionado, and I thought it might be fun to fill up his carafe, which is currently empty, with a whiskey that I purchased. I'm not going to say the name of it in case he can actually hear me speaking right now, but you all can see it. And I'm going to fill this with that, and then I'm going to hide this. And later on, when he gets a chance to try this, we'll see if he can guess obviously what it is, but if he can determine, see that right there, what type of whiskey it is, and where it stands on the range of quality. Is it a well whiskey? Is it a medium quality, or is it a high quality? So that'll be coming up next here on the Cock and Block. Oops, sanitize my desk a little bit. Okay. And we got just about all of it in there. Whew. Does that smell like booze in here? Alright, next we'll see what he thinks. Alright guys, we're back. You all know what's in the bottle, but Josh doesn't.
Nope.
So let's put your skills to the test, bud.
Alright, I don't know if I have great skills, but I'll definitely put them to the test.
Well, if you guys notice, the bottle's a little lower. I did try it. I have formulated some opinions.
You have imbibed.
But again, I don't know very much about whiskey.
Right.
So let's see what you think, bud.
I love whiskey. I don't say that I'm an expert at whiskey, but I've had a lot. So.
You certainly know more than I do. Start with the smell. Let's see.
I'm going to put it in the bottle first, or the glass
first.
And then I'll get a smell test. I'm not really good at telling what a whiskey is by its smell. Some people really are, but smell and taste are so different for me often with whiskey. Yeah, let's see.
All right.
Well, the first thing I see is the eye test thing. It's a caramelized whiskey. You can see with the colors because it's more of a reddish tint. Mm-hmm. Some are more yellow, some are more brown. But the more reddish and brownish you get, the more caramelized it is. And usually the more sweet, and less smooth. Sometimes. Depends on the whiskey. Wow, so the smell of it is very, very chemically, but that doesn't mean the taste is going to be terrible. All right, I'll taste it. Let's see what we get.
There he goes.
Very warm. Yeah, so it has like a really chemically smell, but it doesn't actually have a very chemically taste, which is good. It's not spicy like rye.
So, I guess if you don't know right off the bat, if you don't have a guess, do you want to start by trying which of the three? I did tell him, guys, ahead of time, that it was one of the three, meaning it was either an Irish, American, or Canadian whiskey. So...
I mean, my guess right off the bat is it's got a tiny bit of oak to it, but not enough to make me think that it's Scotch. It's definitely not Irish. Irish is way different tasting than this. It's way smoother, way lighter.
Okay.
My guess is Canadian. I feel like it's Crown Royal.
Okay. So...
It's got the sweetness of Crown Royal.
I'll tell you this. It is Canadian. It is not Crown.
It's not Crown.
No, it's not. But it is Canadian.
Canadian Mist.
No. But you're getting closer.
The Canadian Club.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh,
ding,
that's
ding.
it. It's a Canadian Club.
Holy crap, I can't believe you guessed that. Okay, so a little bit of information, people. The reason I bought this one is because I read this article about the price differences between Canadian goods and American goods. So typically, people in Canada are, I guess, very aware of the fact that this costs $20 in the US and it costs $40 in Canada.
Really?
Yeah. So there are certain things in Canada that just cost twice as much here, or there, versus here.
Yeah.
So I wondered if that translate, like, is this a $20 whiskey or is this a $40 whiskey?
Huh, that's interesting.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. At the grocery store, I would say that Canadian Club probably costs like $19, $20.
That's about what I paid for it.
Yeah. I've had Canadian Club one time, but it's been a long time.
So do you consider it a lower end, like well whiskey as far as
No, I like
flavor
it.
and taste?
It's not as good as this Crown.
Crown is a higher quality whiskey,
It's
obviously.
Canadian Club's actually one step up from Canadian Mist.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever had this. I've had Canadian Mist.
Yeah.
A lot. It came in the big plastic bottles when I was young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like our Popov.
Yeah.
Wow, Josh, I'm impressed. All right, guys. Well, what we've learned here is that Canadian Club is it's not a bad booze. He thought it was Crown. We've also shown that I know nothing about whiskey because I thought it was absolutely horrible.
Really?
Effing disgusting.
Really?
Yeah, I hate it.
I like it.
But there you go. And also, at the end of the day, Josh knows his booze. Josh knows his dark booze.
I got that one.
All right.
Close to it.
Good job, bud.
All
well
right.
done.
There we are.
All right. Thanks for watching here on the
See you next
Cock and
time.
Block.